Welcome to the 5th edition of Professional Visa and Education Services News Update. Now, my name is Nish. I'm a registered migration agent in Australia and also Director of Professional Visa and Education Services. Now, today I'm going to talk about RPL. Now, a lot of students and a lot of international students, a lot of skill people come and see me every day talking about getting a RPL certificate. Now I'm going to talk about a little bit in more detail what the RPL certificate is all about. Now RPL is a recognition of prior learning. Now a lot of students straight away they get confused about applying for RPL. Applying for RPL is not applying for visa. Now this could be one of the criteria for assessing body to have a look to see whether or not you have a required qualification. But once again, before I go into too much detail, applying for RPL is not applying for visa. Okay, so just be mindful. Now, what is RPL? RPL is a process for giving credit for the candidate for a skill, knowledge and experience gained throughout the working and learning environment. So what that basically means is if you have already worked in the industry in a particular occupation and you don't need to go through the whole learning in a classroom or anything like that. This is more like assessing your skill, your knowledge and experience and certify that particular skill into the qualification. So that's what the RPL certificate is all about. It's a faster, it's a cheaper and more efficient ways of gaining vocational qualification without undertaking a complete study, course or training. Now, a lot of people ask me, how does the RPL really work? Now, RPL can only be granted by qualified assessor, which is working with or on behalf of RTOs. Now, RTOs means Registered Training Organisation. In order to grant RPL, the assessor must be confident that the candidate has the competency level against the endorsed industry, and also they need to match your skill against the specified Australian qualification framework and its courses. Now, there are many ways to prove the competency for your RPL certificate, and for that we need to actually assess your supporting documents. So if you'd like to apply for RPL certificate, please come down with all the relevant documents and we'll be able to guide you in the right directions. Now, what is the benefit of RPL? RPL has a lot of benefits. RPL allows you to complete a formal education in a shorter period of time, and usually it costs you a lot less money. RPL also means that you don't have to waste or repeat the learning that you already done it in the past, so you won't be wasting your time or energy. Now, the RPL also increase your career and education options. So through obviously now your skills being recognized, it's in a certificate, so it gives you more. It will expose you towards employment, so it actually helps you build your career. RPL also allows a fairer access to the studies in Australia. So what that means is, if you already have a skill but you don't have a certificate but you wanted to do further education in university or colleges, this kind of certificate will actually help you waive that prerequisite criteria for university and colleges. Now, the next point is most important, and it's actually the popular one why people think there's a lot of benefit in RPL. Well, most importantly, it helps you for your immigration requirements such as 457 visa, ENS and RSMS. Now, every time we apply for a skill occupation such as cook or something like that, we need to actually get a proper qualification on that particular skill field. So and for that, if you haven't actually gone to college or university or anything like that to study a proper course, you can also get your qualification, you can also get your experience through the qualification. Now, things to be careful in the market. So a lot of most of the time international students and people with the skill, they usually come to us and say, look, there's a different rate for RPL certificate, how come there's a different cost and everything like that. Well, let's be honest, it's a competitive market, so people are offering in a different prices, but the things you should be careful of is check the history of the RTO. RTO is a registered training organization, as I said, who is providing you with the RPL certificate. Now, if you're not sure how to check, you can go to www.training.gov.au you can put the RTO name, the whole name in the website, and it comes with a whole lot of history. It comes with the owner and everything like that. And if the account has a holding attached to it, please do not try to get your certificate through those kind of education providers, because there's some question mark from government and their integrity. So you don't want to waste your time and energy into RTO providers that don't have a good history. So please make sure that you check your history. There are also the chances of visa getting refused and cancelled if you have actually done your certificate through RTO providers that they have been questioned by my immigration before in terms of their integrity. So please make sure that RTO provider and assessor is with the, they have the qualification and they have the history and they explain you the process and everything like that. So otherwise there's no point spending all this money on RPL certificate, and next thing is you won't be able to get your visas. Make sure you check the work requirements for the assessing bodies. Like, say for example, find out how much of experience you would require for visa purpose before you do your RPL certificate, because a lot of the time our international students, they forget to put the experience they gain overseas, or they forget to put the experience they gain onshore, because for a certain trade skill you need to have at least 3 years or at least 1 year or 2 years, depending upon what sort of skill you're applying, worth of work experience. So make sure that you actually qualify for that experience right ahead when you do your RPL certificate. That is all demonstrated, so that it's kind of easier to prove you later down the track with immigration. Now, the most importantly, make sure, once again, I'll just cannot stress this enough, make sure you get your certification from reputed RTO providers. Otherwise you are running into the risk of providing documentation which doesn't have a lot of credibility. Now, why choose us for RPO certificates? Because we work with reputed RTO and assessors. Now, our assessors, they do the portfolio for you. They'll give you the resume template. They'll give you the reference letter template, and also will create a profiling for you. So in that way, when immigration or any third party has any questions about your certification or your qualification, then our RTOs and assessors are well equipped with all the information regarding you and your application on your experience, and we can talk to immigration accordingly. Now, we also provide immigration advice. Before you lodge your RPO certificate, we also provide you immigration advice to say what are the experience that you need to put together and how many years of experience you need to put together to get the positive skill assessment later down the track. Now, getting the RPO certificate for immigration purpose might not be the only steps for you to apply for 4570 NS or RSMS. Now, there are other processes that you have to go through as well, and we'll help you on that one too. And we also guide you on how to utilize this RPL towards your immigration purpose. So we work with the RTO that are very, very reputed, and also our rates, our charges are very competitive, and also it's very reasonable. So and our SLAs, our service level agreement, and a quick turnaround. That's why you need to choose Professional Visa and Educational Services for your RPL certificate. Now, that's all for today, guys. Now, if you do have any questions about RPL certificate and how does the RPL works, if you're still not clear, then you can contact us, or you can visit our website and drop us a line, www.provisa.com.au. And also you can come and visit us. We're located at 99 York Street, level 9, suite 4. Just call us and make a booking. We'll provide free 30 minutes consultation. And if you do like this video, please share with your friends and family, and do like us in Facebook and share amongst your loved ones. Now, that's all for today, guys. I'm signing off until next Monday. As I say, if you do have a question, please contact us. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.